This beach is the beach of Walden Pond. We are headed this way. The trail has been wooded. It's well marked. This big pond. It's interesting to note that Thoreau believed that if men lived at a higher level, their best level, they did not need to have government. Matter of fact, Thoreau refused to pay his toll taxes, which they had back when he was alive, because he did not like the way the government was using his money. As you walk along the trail here, you see the pond out through the trees. Walden Pond. The house site of Henry David Thoreau, in his words, "I went to the woods deliberately. Well, I went to the woods because I wished to be lived deliberately, to the front only, the essential facts of life, and see if I could not learn what it had to teach, and when I came to die, discover that I had not lived." Henry David Thoreau. And this is the site of his cabin. Henry David Thoreau. Here is the site of Henry's woodshed. Let me pull this out a bit. So there's the woodshed. There's the site. All he had was a small cabin, folks. He was not an elaborate person. He also, though, was not the naturalist that some people think he was, and that he believed in one day of work a week. Thoreau believed if you worked one day a week, you could get what you need. That was all you needed. Now, beneath these stones lies the chimney foundation of Thoreau's cabin, 1845 to 1847. "Go thou, my incense, upward from this hearth." Try and turn that around and get a little this way, too. There we go. Thoreau was a great friend of Ralph Waldo Emerson. And Ralph Waldo Emerson was a believer in deity, where every person was made in God's image, which is a radical thought at the time. Anyway, Emerson is the one that immortalized the shot heard around the world. We visited that site a little earlier, and I had some photos of it. Up there is Walden's Pond, coming down from the site of his of Thoreau's cabin, which really there is a restoration effort going on. I don't know what else they might do with that as we go along. The government here is starting to mass off different things. Interestingly enough, one of the rare things near here is the Massachusetts Station of Mounted Police, which I did not know the Massachusetts people had mounted police. I always associated that with the Mounties. But anyway, here we are with Walden down in the distance here.